we had last left it off, there we go. Meg joins in. Okay, so as we had last left it off, the party was able to decipher, or Otti was able to decipher the cue that lay within Slitter's heart to find out that it was in fact a demonic beacon that would home in on certain areas that had been corrupted by demonic taint. And with that knowledge, as well as the knowledge that Slitter gave you upon his death, you hired some camels, or procured some camels, and began your journey out into the desert with Agnate's left-hand man, or right-hand man Lepht, in tow. We're day 3 into the journey. Just defeated, or made Vector the Fast himself retreat from combat once again. And you stand there and ride, a bit pissed off, but otherwise all the better. You dust yourselves off, continue on your journey. The day comes swiftly to an end. Verity, I would assume, will be putting up a dome for you overnight. Is that right? Good.
Have you managed to get the air conditioning spell working yet?
Only
Nice.
Rennas' section of the dome is like really hot.
Right, so just to just to sort of steamroll the knights themselves. I'll just start from left to right in terms of the perception checks. Arri, can I get a perception check for you for your for just for tonight, please? This is just sort of encompass kind of like your watch. All right. Fortunately, the burrowing predators of the evening do not notice you. For Arri did not notice them. The night comes and draws to a close without incident. You pick up your stuff and you continue on your journey. Can I get Constitution saving throws from everyone, please, for today's journey? Alright, Rennas, you take a point of exhaustion. Also,
Ogren's back?
Ogren's back.
Fuck that noise. There we go. Roll still counts.
Verity, you will take a point of exhaustion as well. The longer you spend in this journey, the hotter it, the harder it gets just to sort of resist the sheer extreme climate that this place is. Okay, so can somebody roll a d20 for me, please? We've had Rennas and Verity.
I'll do it.
Ed? Can you roll another d20 for me, please?
A meteorite crashes into the Forgotten Lands.
Okay, what that is. Okay, so in your journeys across the landscape today, Russ, taking a quick point, you go off ahead on your camel and you're able to look out across some of the dunes, and in the distance you can see that there are some rocky archways and plateaus and the like, and just underneath them you can see a couple of purple worms currently fighting for territory.
Oh, can I get another dagger?
Guys, there's a couple of purple worms up ahead. Think me may want to avoid them.
Seems sensible. It's far too hot to be fighting.
Okay. So you will divert around them. And they do not notice your presence, as the purple worms continue their Goliath-sized fighting that ends with one of them being split down the middle and the other one gorging on its flesh.
Oh, can we come back to ours so that it grows into two of them?
At least we would have only had to fight one worm, I guess.
Day continues onwards, and by the end of by the time the sunset arrives, you're now moving into rocky terrain, and before you, as you sort of cross over a particularly large dune, ahead of you, you can see a massive gap in the earth. Talking like Grand Canyon size here. At the base of it, you see what appeared to be a dried out river and lake beds just gone now. You can see black taint in the sides of the canyons themselves, just sort of etching like veins in a person's bloodstream. Lepht, you would know this is Destiny Canyon.
I reckon I could jump that. Give me a good run up. Don't all try and stop me at once.
You guys decide to camp here for the night on the precipice of Destiny Canyon before continuing onwards. Can I get a d20 roll from you, please, Verity? Alright. Lepht, can I get a perception check from you, please? This will encompass the night.
Indeed.
Nice. Okay. Lepht, you would be keenly aware that during the evening there is some activity in the canyon below with torchlight and the like. Probably a group of maybe about a dozen or so people moving fast. They're probably on horseback. They do not see you in the darkness at all. And really all you see is the flickering of the lights all the way down there.
Fair enough. Relay that to whoever's next on watch or just in the morning. That may be the individuals racing us there, if they are already aware of the pit's presence, perhaps.
How could they be ahead of us?
I do not know. Simply stating that we should remain on guard.
I did possibly had, a night's head start, so it could be.
The only people who are aware of where the it could be are you guys. No one else heard Slitter's flying, dying death remarks.
No.
Yeah, but his bones are gone. Maybe Slitter's back and he's giving out directions like candy. Who knows?
Well, you guys did have the heart.
Yeah.
You took the heart away, so unless they have another spare demon heart lying around, it's unlikely.
Well, there may be other populations around here, but we don't know if they're territorial.
I guess we'll find out.
Okay. Well, you do not leave the confines of your dome. And as such, the lights continue onwards into the canyon, further down the canyon, and then eventually out of sight. Morning comes. Consume your rations for the day. I hope you guys are marking off your rations because there is no game to be had around here.
I hope someone
Nom
has,
nom.
because I haven't.
Yeah, I've been doing it.
Okay.
I think there's some in the bag of holding
This
as
will
well,
be-
so we've got some spares.
This will be day 5.
Oh, I've got to stop trying to use my keyboard to do my laptop.
Alright. Who would like to roll a d20 for today?
I'll do it. I haven't done it yet.
Okay. So, from Destiny Canyon, You don't go all the way down, but you are able to find basically a series of plateaus that you are able to cross, getting your way onto the other side, moving onwards. The journey is rather quiet today. You've left the sand dunes behind, and now you are just in like rocky canyon-esque areas. There's a lot of dust around. Dust clouds are a thing that you have to avoid, and on occasion today, there will be dust storms that you sort of have to cover your face and your eyes, and the camels aren't too happy about it, but you sort of press onwards. 3 times today, you come across abandoned frontier villages. You see the structures themselves are half buried in the sands, and then others are just completely ruined, destroyed, as they are most like. Otti, go ahead and make a history check for me, please. And anybody else who is proficient in history can make one as well.
Ah, yes, Rennas, the study of history.
Okay.
No, I'm not proficient.
Alright, so Otti and Verity, you guys would know that back in the war with Argoneth, the frontier was conquered. When they initially retreated back to the cities themselves, and they abandoned a shit ton of villages and outlying settlements. These settlements you find are most likely what was left behind. Sense of death hangs over in the air here, whether by demons or starvation. These people were abandoned and lost. The structures remain behind. Final testament to the memory of people long forgotten.
Did we want to check out the ruined villages, see if there's anything worth salvaging? Mementos? Have a good investigation?
I mean, we can have a quick investigation to kind of see what's around, but I don't think a full checking out what's going on is going to do our timeline any good.
You can make a perception check or an investigation check, entirely your choice.
Let's investigate some things. 17.
Okay. Roll a D100 for me, please, Rennas.
16. I roll higher on a D20 than I do on a D100.
You sort of just quickly have a look inside some of the buildings. There are some furnitures in there that have long since been destroyed and taken by the sands. You sort of kick some of the sand around, and you do find something. You find what appears to be the remains of an old divination card, bearing the likeness of God you don't recognise.
It sounds lucky. I'm going to pop it in my pocket.
Nice.
Can I take something from here as well?
Yeah, make an investigation check, please.
Okay.
Or perception, your choice.
Investigation, please.
You have a look around in the various villages, Verity, but luck just isn't in your side today, and you don't find anything beyond rocks, sand, and well, nothing.
Like, even if it's like a broken piece of pottery or something that's just from here.
Yeah, I mean, you can find some like broken croquet, like crockets and stuff like that, like cookingware that was long since rusted over and.
Just something I can check in my bag, just because I want to be able to use it to help with teleportation if we ever need to come back here.
Yeah, of course.
So, what's this place called, just so I know what to refer to it as?
Just mark it as Destiny Canyon.
Destiny.
It would basically just be a village, a forgotten village outside Destiny Canyon.
Forgotten.
A forgotten village for the forgotten knights.
Destiny Canyon, forgotten village.
Yeah.
Artifact. Or teleportation. Cool. Thank you.
Cool. Continue on your journey, and eventually, the sun goes from a clear blue sky to a reddish orangey colour. You find a small cave, take shelter in from the dust storms tonight. Rennas, can I get a perception check from you, please?
You can. Is that a disadvantage because I'm exhausted? My investigation should have also been a disadvantage, actually.
Yes, technically. Wait, did you? Yeah, this from today's. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, no. So that will allow you to regain that exhaustion point each day because Verity is doing the dome. So if you weren't doing that, then you guys would still have to make overnight con check saves even. But
yeah.
Okay. All right. Rennas, you will notice that there is some skittering of large insects that you recognise as ungates. They seem to swarm around some of the nearby rocks, and they seem to be more active at night. They sort of swarm out by the dozens, scour the area, find something to eat, and then retreat to their swarms, to their hives underground. They don't recognise you two at all because you are in the dome.
I'd like to light a torch and just throw it like a foot from the door to the dome. I feel the flames will help scatter them.
Well, they don't come anywhere near the dome. It's just in case it's like in the immediate area. So.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Happy.
All right. New day comes. You've recovered from any exhaustions, but can I get Constitution saving throws for today's travel, please?
Does that count as a long rest, kind of?
Yes, it does. Yes.
Okay, good.
All right. So Rennas, Arri, Otti will take points of exhaustion today.
Oh, thank God I'm not exhausted.
And maybe me.
Russ, you just save.
Okay.
Lepht, you're okay for today. Right. Who would like to roll a d20 for today?
Who's left?
I will.
No, I thought
Left
you were
is
making a joke.
Okay. The day, once again, is relatively quiet. You continue onwards through the various rock hills, like minor mountains even. Each footstep you take seems to echo out in this headland. Occasionally today you will find some shrubberies and bushes that give off strange red berries that are like, you find almost like entire orchards of them, but they are like really rooted into the ground. They seem to be quite wild. They're not kept or anything like that, but they seem to be a natural source of nourishment, food for the local creatures around here.
I eat a berry.
It has a very bitter taste about it. But you get the feeling that the creatures that do eat it don't really mind the taste because there's not much else to be offered around here.
If it's not trying to kill me, I will count that as a win.
But in the process of this, you do actually find, whilst travelling through these, like finding these orchards, you find one lake bed or a tiny little oasis that's underground. Well, not underground, but it's covered by rock formations. You find like a crevasse that has these sparkles of water down. Get the feeling that this is a kind of a hidden area where the plants with their deep roots can sort of draw water from. But also maybe a watering hole for some of the creatures in the desert.
Yay! We found an oasis.
If you didn't have the endless decanter of water, this would be a place you could top up your water skins.
I top up the endless decanter of water.
I might top up my water skin anyway, just in case we get like separated or something, so I'm not waiting on Otti to feed me.
Just in case Arri turns into a plant or something, or a puddle and just loses it.
Yeah, or like we lose the bag of holding.
Alright. Once again, the day is coming to an end. This time you find a very nice overlook into the immediate area around. Sort of keep your eyes open for any dangers that could be around. Russ, can you roll a perception check for tonight, please? Can I get a D20 from Verity, please?
Grease stroke.
No, not today. Not today. Alright. So, Russ, you will see something interesting tonight. You will see demonic taint spread. And then this will you see it spread across some of the sand and dust quite a ways away, but it's quite large. And then it is halted by what appears to be a patrol of rangers. They burn it, they apply some kind of magic against it and force it back and dissipate it. It's quite a loud and bright event, so it's hard to miss, to be honest. They don't notice you guys inside the dome. They're probably at least 250 feet away. But yeah, you just sort of notice that the rangers are applying fire as a rudimentary form of holy magic to combat the taint in the frontier.
Did I initially do some kind of arcana check or something?
In regards to what?
Trying to see what kind of magic it is they're using, and if I understand...
Yes, go ahead.
Hey.
You recognize it as being part of the divine domain, but beyond that, you don't know because it's not your area of expertise. If Corbin were here, he would be able to tell you more, because you follow the arcane way of magic, whereas Arri follows nature domain.
Yeah, well, I'd let the others know in some way anyway. I'd be like, guys, there's some rangers of sorts that are... They seem to be managing to control the, the darkness we've been seeing. Maybe... Well, I mean, we don't know if they're hostile, but it'd be worth keeping in mind that there's something that can be done about this.
Alright. Night ends, the morning comes. Can I get Constitution saving throws from everybody again, please? The DC is now 16. You're not at disadvantage. You're not at disadvantage,
yeah,
Rennas, because you are.
I know. I forgot to change it. Oh, I actually passed one.
Yeah, everybody saves today. That's good. All right.
It's going to be a good day.
Otti, let me know when you want to start activating the beacon, because I'd say at this point you guys are now getting... You're probably about 3 days away from the Temple of the Fallen, and you're 2 to 3 days away from Destiny Canyon now.
Do it.
I'm just trying to find it. It's not. Has it got a recall on it? Does it have to do it every day, or?
There's no limit to how many times you can do it a day.
Okay.
It's a case of like you just fiddle with it an hour, you put in a combination and hope for the best.
Okay. Yeah, I think today would be a good day to start using it. So I'll, in the morning, I'll try and give it a go.
Okay. Right. Roll a D100 for me, please. Today, you spend an hour fiddling with it in the morning, and you feel like you've put a location into it. It clicks into place, and nothing happens.
I think, yeah, I'm just gonna need more practice for that. That's what it is. It's definitely.
You can spend another hour waiting here
Okay.
to use the device, or you can continue onwards if you want. It's up to you.
I reckon we make a move, and then we can check it again tonight when we stop, or when we stop for water, a break, and have some lunch. Maybe do it then.
Okay, yeah. I don't want to spend I'd rather spend that hour traveling rather than faffing over.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. The next time we take a break, anyway, we're not just walking
Alright.
for 15 hours a day.
So, basically, you'll take one more gander at it today, and then again in the night time. Is that right?
Yeah, sounds like a plan.
Okay. Can somebody roll me a D20 for me today, please? Arri, can you roll another D20 for me, please? Arri, you will notice far off into the distance there is you find another territorial fight happening between two purple worms.
It's bloody purple worm country, this.
See, you are right in the middle of their zone, shall we say. There's a lot of rich minerals around here for them to eat.
Yeah, I'd point it out to everyone and be like, fucking hell, there's a lot of them this time. Yeah. But
Bloody
wouldn't
everywhere.
actively engage.
Can't move without tripping over them.
Mm. Clearly they do, like when they separate, split into two. This is clearly just another war between
explains it.
both halves.
Of course, you're so smart, Harry. You know so much about nature.
So, you are able to divert around them, and eventually you stop for a break to rehydrate and eat. Can I get another D100 from you, please, Otti?
Yummy rations.
Yeah, I'll probably show Verity what I'm doing so that, like, try and show her kind of what I'm doing, and so hopefully a little bit that Verity kind of understands as well. I know she's been training in intelligence, arcana.
I give Otti the help action.
If it's not a skill check, is it?
No, it really is just it's a randomized roll. Unfortunately, that involves a D100.
It was much more of a role play thing. I know that Verity's trying to be more smart. So
yeah.
Oh.
Hey, 7 days left until my intelligence goes up.
Oh!
Sorry, Jack.
That's very good.
Been studying on days when it's like I've had exhaustion and stuff, but when that's gone, it's like check one off.
Yeah. Okay, Otti. With Verity's guidance, she sort of says, maybe you could turn it that way. It's like, oh yeah, I could do it that way. And you fiddle with it. And then after about an hour, you press the two buttons on the side inwards. And then the cube itself lights up in a black kind of almost energy. And then it's basically sort of floats in your hand for a second and then comes back down into your hands. It's been set to a specific location. You get the feeling it's probably the location you intend to find. Do you wish to activate the beacon?
How long does do we have any indication of how long this kind of location set would last, or does it ever reset?
I think
it's knows better.
Yeah, it's not long. It's not long at all.
It's still worth doing it, and we'll get a general direction, and then that's our direction for the rest of the day.
Yeah.
I mean, we can give it a go.
And it is reusable, right? This beacon.
Yeah. This is the second time we've used it already today, so
Oh no! I meant
the first one doesn't really count. You didn't do anything.
Yeah. I guess the only risk is attracting other people to it.
That's what I'm worried about, especially if there's a lot of people out here. Especially people investigating and things like that.
I'd still like to know we've been walking the right way for like the last 6 to 7 days.
Is there any chance to light it up and then shut it off very quickly, just as soon as we see a blast?
I don't know.
You don't think the device does it in that way?
It's not a location actually on the beacon. It's a location in the land around us.
It's the spawning pit that lights up, or what we think is a spawning pit.
Where I am planning to go is what will light up.
Yeah.
You are thinking about the spawning pits, aren't you? You don't
Yes,
just want
I'm
to go
not
over
thinking
and,
of Bella. It's fine.
Oh,
We'll just end up in Meltokio
end up in
again. What a
Meltokio
waste.
after walking through the desert for days.
Aye, it's never a waste. It's never a waste.
I've always waited to see the Meltokian desert.
We're pretty close, aren't we? We're pretty much a day. Was it 8 days travel?
Yeah, you're right around you're right around the area that you suspect you need to be. So.
Okay, all right. I will send it off then. I want the light to appear.
Okay. So
we'll probably prepare to rush if need be.
You activate the device, and as you do, a beacon of black light shoots out into the skies, like a pillar. It's thin, like a pole. Effectively, it goes upwards, and then there's a small little explosion about 100 feet above you, and then the light redirects itself, and this way, and it goes northwest from your location. It shoots off across the sky. Goes on several miles that you can see, and it lasts a good minute. It points towards, in the distance, some of the higher mountains and sort of rocky hills that there is. And after a minute,
Well, at least you have a direction.
The light dissipates.
I wasn't quite expecting it to be that bright. I think we need to make a move and try and make as much ground as possible today.
Yep.
Can I get a group survival check, please?
Oh, interesting.
As you make your way into a much more inhospitable area of the frontier.
Lepht.
Lepht, I told you to put sunscreen lotion on. You acted all big and strong, but sunburn is no laughing matter.
Fortunately, the party is able to make up for Otti and Left's bad luck for this area. As you begin making your way almost up vertical rocky cliff faces across razor-sharp rocks. Every step you take is careful and calculated, because just one little misstep will cause you to go falling down.
Yeah,
the land is treacherous. There are no signs of life in this immediate area. Continue onwards. You can see an opening in the various mountains around you, kind of like a dried out lake bed where the sand is flat and that there are several, what you can tell, bones and buildings and something just half buried in the sand, scattered around there. It's probably about 1,000 foot sort of across, really, but it gives a much more radial area that you can sort of traverse across without needing to slip down or anything like that.
Just take it easy. We'll get there.
You head down and you leave the rocks behind and you start traversing across the sandy dune. The area around here has a different feel about it. You know, it's a very hot day today. There is a certain chill in the air. Go ahead and make a group religion check for me, please.
That is far too high for Rennas.
Lepht.
Okay.
I must have stolen some artifacts.
I'm sorry, little miss, Mr. 8. Calling out my 5. You fucking walk yourself back there.
Just because you messed up the last one as well.
Rennas and Otti, this feeling that you have, slightly recall feeling it before in other areas that were tainted. The feeling you're in the right area.
Shit's feeling creepy.
Around here.
I think we've been spending too much time around Corgrin, you know, Rennas.
Yeah, maybe his good presence would make us feel better. But there he is, swanning off, saving his homeland. I mean, if we think we're nearby, do we want to do some relic twiddling again? Or are we just going to keep heading in the direction we think it is? And hope we fall into it.
How long have we been travelling since the midday?
Since the beacon, I'd say it's been about probably a couple of hours now.
I'd be tempted to draw as little attention to the location as possible, so really only activate again if we're unable to find the precise area.
Okie doke, we can keep going off in the random direction then until we find a nice place to stay for the night.
Yes, Arri would be able to remember how to get here. Right.
Nice. Well, to be fair, once we've been here, I think Verity could just teleport us.
Right. Can I get a group investigation check? And this will be for the remainder of the day as you guys inspect this area.
Fuck's sake.
Arri and Rennas were after that loot. Also, is Otti.
Otti on fire today.
And this is because I had really shit rolls last night. This is what it is.
Yeah, that's good.
Not how it works for me. Just rolling sixes everywhere.
Okay. So with that, you are unable to find any doorways, anything that would resemble entrance, but you are able to locate a specific area where the taint feels stronger.
Okay, I think we're pretty much here. It feels like we're in the focal point of something.
Is it just like a point on the ground, or is it...
It's like an immediate area. Like, there are plenty of rocks around here, bones of creatures that have long since died and wasted away. There are like small structures, pillars sticking out of the sand itself. They have long since forever lost whatever structure they once were.
Your magic boxing, you said it like points away to whatever you're trying to find?
Yes.
Or maybe instead of finding the spawning pits, you try and find the entrance to the spawning pits.
Does it say I have to on? Let me just try and load it sheet back up again. Is it a specific thing that I have to tell it?
An entrance is a specific thing.
Towards a spot hidden in the realm you are that has been tainted by demons is the... But most of this place is tainted by demons, so...
I mean, what's the other option? Do we start digging?
Is there a way that we can go... Anyone has anything that we can go down with without shoveling.
I mean, Verity could turn us all into water, and then we just seep through the sand.
Like, I have dogs that could dig, but I'm not sure how much they do in sand.
Jack, are there any animals nearby?
No. This area is very much devoid of life.
I think that would leave a noticeable mark, Verity.
I mean, it's sand. We can cover up a noticeable mark.
The fact that there's pillars might indicate there might be a floor to something, or if, this pit is down, it might hit that. So, not quite sure.
One sec. Give me a second. I might have an idea. Hold on.
Fireball the desert.
That's exactly what the desert is, though, isn't it? Just a solid fireball.
Yeah.
I still get the fucking Pitbull song in my head whenever I say fireball, mind.
I can't spell. What is this? Okay. Okay. Oh, that's not good. Because I was thinking I could turn Toby into like a badger or something and have him dig, but he only has a burrowing speed of 5 feet.
Took him a while.
Yeah.
Where was the last place we saw any animals?
Probably back on the path. It was actually the unkegs that you saw. It was last night, I believe, you saw them.
So a while, basically.
Yeah.
Okay.
What CR rating is an ankeg? They're probably not a beast, so don't worry about that.
3, I think, off the top of my head. But they are a monstrosity.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Would I have seen any decent-sized beast with a decent burrowing speed in my lifetime?
You are aware of giant badgers.
Gonna say the giant badger
Now trying to
is
find the CR
10
rating.
feet burrowing speed.
CR rating for giant badger. Depending on what CR rating it is, I may be able to.
I think a
summon
giant
multiple.
badger is CR2. Oh, of course.
Oh, it's a quarter. So I can summon 8 giant badgers.
And I can turn a bunch of us into giant badgers. We are the Badger Kings.
And how well do badgers cope with desert heat? Just out of interest. They don't strike me as
Would
very
it matter if
desert-like
they're
creatures.
underground?
I guess.
And I can put my dome on top of it so they can like be cool.
Believe it or not, giant badgers are actually medium beasts, so they'll probably be the size of you guys.
Excellent.
That's pretty big. They should be able to dig quite well. If they don't all die of heat stroke.
So do you summon 8 giant badgers, Arri?
Like, if that is the best plan we have to go down, I feel like I'm going to have to
We
summon
don't
8
even know
giant
if that
badgers.
is where we need to go, but I can't think of anything else. It definitely feels like this is the center, like there's something here. And I can't see anything up, so down is the way to go.
The only way to pinpoint this exact location would be to use the beacon again.
What's that?
I mean, I can do it again. It's not a problem. I don't want to do it too many times in a day because that will draw attention.
Yeah, but I think we're pretty much here. I don't know of another way of finding anything without doing it.
What if does anyone have like locate object?
Strangely enough, no.
Nope.
Oh no, I only have locate animals or plants.
Do you guys what you want to do?
Do the box. Do the box.
Well, fine. I'll use the box again.
I'm gonna say, hang out with me. I mitigate a lot of problems.
You pull out the You pull out the box. Start fiddling with it. Roll a d100 for me, please. Oh. Okay. As you clip the box into place, once again, light. Beacons. You activate it. And this time, instead of the light shooting upwards, it shoots directly, probably about 40-50 feet away from you, into the sand. And once it hits the sand, it's almost as if something has been dispelled. The sand breaks apart like Moses parting the Red Sea. It blasts to the side, revealing a semi-buried stairwell and a structure, a domed structure with a definitive doorway that is open and leads on.
You can still have your badges if you want them, Arri.
Just surround myself by 8 badgers. Be like, come on, boys, let's go.
Badger pack.
I am never rolling that beacon ever again because I will never roll that well with it.
To continue.
Hell yeah. Into the big hole.
Rennas, as you proceed onwards and forwards, each step you take, there is intense heat coming from that area. Even more so. Like, it's hot here. Don't get me wrong, it's hot. It's almost as if you get closer and closer towards fire itself.
I'm going to take out my water skin and just pour it over my face and push through.
As you push through, the ground below you erupts. And a creature made of flame and scale bars the entrance. It has red skin all over and a tail instead of legs. Salamander.
Sorry, I don't speak salamander. I think what he says is, if we walk towards him and he doesn't move, we have to kill him. That's what I'm pretty sure he's saying.
No, he looks dangerous.
Can anyone speak his language?
I've got this cool little helmet, but I had to stop trying to use it because I was trying to use too many magic things and it made my head hurt.
Does anyone, probably doesn't, but does anybody speak Ignan?
I can cast comprehend languages.
That would be worth doing.
Sure, I'll be the smarts and I will cast comprehend languages.
So as you cast comprehend languages, as it continues to speak, it goes from to step closer if you want to be burnt to a crisp. You are not The Lord, you are not worthy.
I take a step forward in front of Rennas. And I say, in common, your lord is dead. We are your lords now.
Watch as you speak. Make an insight check.
Yeah, I yell after.
Oof.
This guy is probably really intimidated, Otti, by you.
Awesome. I'll carry on shouting back that we are going to step forward and we are going to enter.
He does not move. He doesn't say anything.
I need you guys to step forward and make a big thing of me all at once.
I step forward.
My eyes feeling anything?
I take out my bow and I hold it aloft and make it magical. Jum jum. Because I know what's coming.
Otti, as you get closer, you hear this creature shout out. They violate the sanctity! Tribe, to me! Kill them!
There's more of them, guys.
4 more creatures burst from the sands.
Oh, Christ.
Can I get initiative from you guys, please? I have initiative from Verity. No, I don't.
Sorry, I was trying to get to my token.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm probably going to be going last anyway.
No, you're not. Otti's going last.
Listen
You're
up.
second from last. Okay, well then. As they withdraw spears made of flame from their very bodies, these fiery snakes that burn the very ground around them. Rennas, you have the initiative.
Rennas will go 1, 2, 3. In fact, he'll go 1, 2. He will take out his Dust of Disappearance and throw it over his head, which will incidentally go over Otti's and Left's head as well.
So they are, all 3 of you are now invisible.
And I will go 3, 4, 5, and I will shoot him with my Manti bow.
Is it a bonus action to use the Dust of Disappearance?
Sorry, I meant to clarify that. It is an action, but I thought with my fast hands it would be a bonus action. Is that not correct?
Yes, it would be. You're right. You're absolutely right.
Then, okay. Yeah, sorry, I did actually mean to check that before I did it, but I completely forgot. Doop. So, come on. In fact, it's not advantage, it's triple advantage. Yay. 25?
25 is a hit.
Phew. Oh, that's not terrible, actually. So, 33, 42 points of damage, of piercing, magical piercing damage.
Nice. So as you fire the Manti bow at the creature, it starts slithering towards you. The sand itself parts from the force of the impact, and as it strikes square in the chest of the salamander, it starts writhing in agony on the floor. It coils around itself, and you can see the arrow itself burns up from its body. It's very angry, but that hurts it a lot.
Good. I am happy it hurt a lot. And now I will stand here and hope it doesn't hurt me a lot.
You did make your bow magical, didn't you?
I did, yes. Yeah. That was part of my intimidation with Otti.
Okay. Lepht, you're up.
Which one did Rennas attack?
That one there.
The front left
Okay,
one, yeah.
I thought so. So I'm invisible, yes?
Yes.
I don't go invisible a lot. Ever, in fact.
It's because I completely forgot it had like a 10-foot radius. I was going to go off and just do it. And I was like, oh, if I do it here.
Can I
got
get
Arri as well.
close to the salamander before it's made aware of me, or does it roll up section?
It's not aware of you at all. You're invisible.
Fair enough.
Well, basically, it could be aware of your footsteps, but any attack against him would be at advantage because you're invisible. So
fair. Okay. So I will, in that case, change the order of things I'll do. So I will 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 there, and just strike from daylight.
Sure.
One hand, just
no worries.
go in that way. So, are all of the attacks at advantage, or just the first?
Just the first one.
Okay. So that's advantage.
18 is a hit.
Regular.
All three of them hit.
Fair enough. So 1, 2, 3.
14, 26 points of damage against it. As you strike into the salamander itself, is your weapon magical?
It is.
Right. Good. So you find purchase and you do damage the creature, but as you strike into it, flames reave out from the wounds, spreading onto your body. These are for all 3 attacks.
Mm-hmm.
You'll take 21 points of fire damage.
Ooh.
Okie doke. And as a bonus action, then I will rage.
Okay. Alright, it is the salamander's turn. So, this one is going to attack you, Lepht. You have appeared right in front of him.
Mm-hmm.
So he's going to make one attack with his spear and one attack with his tail against you.
That's my icon for raging. Okay.
Right. 16 and 20.
Miss and hit.
Alright. So, you take 13 bludgeoning and 8 fire damage, and you are grappled as this salamander wraps around you. You are restrained whilst this grapple lasts.
Okay. So 13 halved 6. Yeah, 1, 2, 9, and the 8.
And
okay.
At the start of each of your turn, you will be taking 2d6 fire damage because you'll be touching the creature.
Okay, fair enough.
Okay. This one's going to move over towards you, Russ, and he's going to do the same to you. He's going to attack you with his spear and his tail. 24 and natural 20. Right, so the spear will deal 14 piercing and 4 fire damage. And the tail will deal 5, 10, 14 bludgeoning and 18 fire. And you are also grappled by this creature. Oh, did we lose Russ?
Yes.
Oh, crap.
I assumed they were coming. Oh, there they are. We only just lost them like 2 minutes ago. I assumed they were coming back.
Give us, Fiona.
My internet was just bad.
No
so I'm hotspotting my phone currently.
No worries. So, the salamander moved up towards you and attacked you with its spear and its tail, getting a 24 and a natural 20. So you took 18 points of damage from the spear, and then you took 14 points of bludgeoning damage on the crit, and followed by another 18 points of fire damage, and you are grappled.
Okay.
That'd be 32 damage on the crits. Okay.
Yeah.
Right, and then the salamanders are going to move down 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. All right. And
Otti's
that's their
invisible,
turn.
by the way. Okay.
I know. That's why they're just moving straight forward. Right, Russ, you're up. You are currently restrained, and you take 12 points of fire damage because you are touching this creature from the restrained.
Oh boy. Hang on. That is 85. Okay. Well, I genuinely wasn't expected to be grappled.
Hmm.
I mean, I don't know. So I take 10 points of fire damage or something when I'm grappled by this guy.
Yes, at the start of each of your turn, if you're touching the creature, you will take fire damage.
Yeah.
And because you are restrained by it, you are wrapped up in its tail, so you are touching it.
Bonus action, I'm gonna Misty Step the hell out of there.
Alrighty then. So as its tail begins to crush you, it then immediately wraps in further into itself. Like the creature checks to see if it just split you in half, but you've disappeared in a puff of mist.
Yeah. So I'll move to about here. I think that was 30 feet.
Yeah.
That was 25 feet. I'll move a bit further. Whoop.
You have seen the guy at the top, haven't you? Just checking.
Yes. Yeah, I have.
Okay. Okay.
Well, I know. I don't know where to go. Everywhere's a bit shit right now.
You're not wrong.
Yeah. Truth be told, not the best idea I've ever had. I can't cast another spell in this turn, can
I? Misty Step is second level, right?
Yeah.
You can cast a first level spell as an action, or a cantrip.
Okay. Let's see. No, I'm just gonna quadruple Eldritch Blast.
Alright.
Chief Rizak.
Which one are you going to attack, or which ones?
Chief.
You go for the Chief Rizmak. Okay. So 4 attacks heading his way.
Again, probably not a good idea, but
Hit, 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 and hits. 4 hits. Lovely.
Okay. He is sadly not cursed because I used
48.
my bonus action.
Yeah. 48 points of force damage. Lovely. So as you Misty Step outwards, you see the Chief's salamander's head turn towards you. You bring up your hand, and you can see its body getting blasted backwards from the force damage. It did not enjoy that.
I'm actually going to use my movement to go to about here.
Okay. Right.
And
so
that's my turn.
Chief Rizmak's turn. Then.
It is actually Vanis's broken second turn.
Oh, is it? Isn't it?
It is.
When do you get to do it? Is it initiative count 10?
No, it's 10 after my initiative. So because I rolled 23, I get it at 13.
Oh, right. Go ahead then.
Awesome. So I would just like to shoot this one again.
Yep.
Do you want to shoot it, or do you want to stab it because you have advantage? Well, you have advantage anyway, don't you?
No, I don't, because I'm not invisible anymore. But I just watched. Like, you're literally still on fire. I'm not going near that thing, dude.
Are you not invisible for like 4 minutes?
No. Once he attacked, he lost the invisibility.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's just regular invisibility, not greater.
Ooh,
30 is a hit.
Oh, look at all those ones. It's just depressing.
Yeah, so as this creature is squeezing on Lepht, Lepht, you're like, "Gah!" An arrow flies forward, hits the creature square in the head, and it just sort of flumps over onto the ground and releases Lepht in its death.
Awesome! And then I move up to this lovely rock, and I try and hide behind it.
Right, make a stealth roll.
And I only move 15 feet, so I get advantage.
That's a natural one.
But They were both natural fucking ones.
Yeah.
Fuck
Yeah.
this game. Why do I play D&D? Just literally, why
So
do I
as you
fucking bother?
go to rush over behind that rock, you trip, face first into the desert, and then basically a big, small Rennas-shaped cloud erupts around you, signaling your location. All right, it is Chief Rizmak's turn. Right, he is going to cast Fireball over where Lepht is. That's 20-foot radius. If he gets it there, then
If I
then
casted
he
Misty
can't get
Step,
it.
can I counter spell or not?
Yeah, because it's a reaction, isn't it?
Yeah, I'll counter spell him.
Yeah, okay. What level are you counter spelling at?
Just third, I guess.
Alright, can you roll a d20 for me? Because he was doing this at 4th level.
Okay. D10.
So this will be... So yeah, add your charisma modifier. The DC is 14.
So I think for me, it's just
Oh, if you're casting it... Is you
Charisma
casting
check.
it from your Warlock? Are you casting it from your Warlock level?
they're both the same. I mean, they're both charisma based. But the thing is, with bards as a jack of all trades, I also have half proficiency to it.
No, this is just a purely... you don't add your proficiency bonus to this. You just add a d20 plus your charisma modifier.
20 plus what? Sorry.
A d20 plus your charisma modifier. So it's just a charisma check for you.
Yeah.
That is just the DC. So yeah, he goes, and it dissipates in his hand as you extend out your finger.
For reference, for bards, you do actually get to add half your proficiency to counter spell, which is why it's so good. Jack of all trades is
I
a bitch.
did not know that. There we
Yeah,
go.
well, yeah. Don't take my word for it. Like, look it up afterwards. But yeah.
Hey, well then, what he's going to do is he's going to slither 30 feet over towards you. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. And then he's going to use the second part of his multi-attack to hit you with his tail. 24.
Yeah.
Sorry, no, sorry, I've got the wrong sheet up. That's Salamander. Chief Rizmak. Different things, sorry. 23.
Because I only have one arm, I can't even cast. Even casting shield won't help me. So yeah.
You couldn't cast shield anyway. You just use reaction.
You just use reaction.
Oh yeah,
so.
true.
Yeah. Alright, so that is 12 bludgeoning plus 6 fire damage, and you are also grappled by Chief Rizmak.
Okay.
Alright, Arrabella, you're up.
Okay, I am gonna move back.
Fair.
And I'm gonna go for this one because I feel like the others may. As much as I want to try and save Otti, I want to try and kill the one that's likely.
Well, you have
to
no
come
idea where
after me.
Otti is at the moment. She just turned invisible.
True. I assume Squib.
Go right ahead.
Two.
Hit.
1 and 2. And I'll make the second one a grasping one just because it's fun.
19.
So it'll be an extra 2d6.
30, 33, 36 damage. Lovely. Your squib is your fiend bow. Is it magical as it is right now?
Yeah.
Right. So you get the arrows fly forward, and then it erupts with the vines around them, which wrap around the salamander. Yeah, it's definitely taken hold. Anything else from you, Arrabella?
Nope, that is my movement and actions.
All right.
And I don't
Verity,
want
you're
a
up.
bonus action.
No worries.
So first off, I'm gonna throw the bird at Rennas. And
Well, that's just rude.
Toby. And cast greater invisibility through it.
That is less
Right,
rude.
so Toby flies over towards you, Rennas, where with your arse up in the air at the moment, lands on your bum, and then you turn invisible.
Absolute
power.
power.
You are invisible for the next minute, I believe.
Yeah.
No matter
And
what
you
you
can
do.
still attack.
Awesome.
And then
Roll a d20 for me, please.
yeah, doing that real quick.
Okay.
Cool. And then gonna back the fuck away. I'm not equipped for this.
So you back up as much as possible. Anything else from you, Verity?
I'm thinking, do I want to quicken spell and put Hunger of Hadar, but then Otti will be in it.
Yeah.
I don't want to get Otti. I will just
with your true sight, you can see where she is right now. So
yeah. I'm going to quicken spell and just do a regular level 1 guiding bolt at the big guy attacking Russ right now. So then hopefully Russ can get advantage on any attacks against him.
No worries. Make an attack roll, please.
Ahoy!
Ahoy!
Gosh. D20 plus my spell attack modifier.
Yeah.
I should just have it in my... where are you?
$28 is definitely a hit. 16 radiant damage, and he's struck by the guiding bolt.
Ooh.
And you can see his body illuminates. Oh, you can add your charisma modifier to that damage.
I was going to say, I add like another 5 radiant damage onto that.
Lovely. Yeah, and now his body, whilst already partly on fire, now radiates out, so shines in the otherwise dull and bleak sands. And Russ,
and shouting at him, I'm going to be like, "You're not my real dad!"
Okay, can I get another d20 from you for the guiding bolt as well, please? All good. Right, Otti, you're up.
I'm going to move.
Okay, well, they will not take their opportunity attacks because they don't know you're there.
Haha.
Okay, I'm going to come back here and I'm going to cast Ray of Frost through the shield.
Okay. And which one are you targeting?
I'm going to target this one.
Alright. Make a ranged spell attack, please.
Plus 6 to this. 14?
14, unfortunately, is a miss. You fire... Oh, you're only at advantage because you're invisible.
Yeah!
Actual 20!
There it is.
Okay. Alright, so roll the damage.
Does it take my level into consideration? Because obviously cantrips go up.
No, cantrips go up with your level, not your wizard level, your level.
Only because it's through the shield and not through me. Hang on, try and work out what it is.
You casting it through the shield itself?
I am casting it through the shield, yeah.
Alright, so then it wouldn't... let me have a look at the... Where is it? Where is Wade's items?
I mean, it's a Wade shield. It feels...
Hunting defense, right?
Yeah, it is.
Then yes, it would be... Yeah, it would be your
Awesome.
your level. So.
I'll take that 46? 48. 48, please. Make them good.
That is 40 points of cold damage.
Ooh.
And as you strike that salamander with the coldness, it hits it in a way that it reacts very violently towards the cold. And you realise it is vulnerable to that cold damage. So that 40 becomes 80 points of cold damage against her.
And Otti's doing more damage than me.
And you can see he somewhat part freezes in place. He's almost killed from that single attack. Still alive, however.
And I'm going to take a step back, and I'm just going to shout out, "Ice is the way to go!"
I still see you.
Okay, I'll just take out all my ice weapons.
It wasn't aimed at
Right.
you. Shut up.
Rennas, you're up.
Keep it cool, okay, guys? Chill out.
Okay. So Rennas is going to move up here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Bonus action dash. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and he is going to shoot him in the back. Because I'm a coward like that.
Okay, ranged attack at advantage.
19 to hit.
19 will hit Chief Rizmak.
Fucking plus 11 with 3 fucking dice, and 19 is the best I can do.
Not your day.
I mean, fuck off with the fucking ones now. I just want
There's
one
just
sneak
one.
attack.
There's
that's
only
not red.
one one in there.
But
There's only
it's red.
one
It
one in
makes
there.
my sneak attack red, and I'm sick of seeing it red.
I know.
It's never green.
I know.
46 points of pokey damage.
46. So as you strike him in the back, he yells out in pain, tightening his grip on Russ. And Russ is like, "Go! Ow!" He looks around to see what hit him, but doesn't see anything. Very frustrated. Alright, Lepht, you're up.
Recovering from being gripped. Which one got Ray of Frosted? Was it this one?
Yeah, that one.
Yeah,
there, yeah.
I thought so. Just wanted to check. I will move 1, 2, 3, 4 there. Still raging. I will use my fighting spirit and attack the one on the left.
Make an attack roll. 7 hits.
Does 10 points kill it?
It does actually. That's exactly what you need. As it's sort of freezing over, you jump on its tail and you shove your path at the tip into its back. Flames reave out from its dying body, dealing 10 points of fire damage against you. But then it collapses down onto the ground and ceases to be.
So with that kind of stab, I carry the motion over, spin around, attack the next one.
Alright. Yep, that's a hit. That's a hit. 10, 21, 25 points of damage against him. As you start striking into him, flames continue to reave out in your direction with each attack you make, dealing 9 points of fire damage.
No worries. That is me.
Right then. Okay, so this salamander is going to continue onwards 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. It's going to make 2 attacks against you, Arrabella. So, spear and 16 and 21.
21 hits.
Okay. So as it wraps its tail around you, you take 12 points of bludgeoning damage and 9 points of fire damage, and you are grappled by this creature. And then that one that you just hit Lepht is going to try and hit you back. Natural 20 and natural 1.
I'll take the 20 on the spear rather than grappled.
Yeah, that's his normal. Actually, is it? No, it's just fire damage. So they are not magical weapons. So that will just be 15 points of damage plus 8 fire damage.
Fair.
That is all you can do. So, Russ, at the start of your turn, you will take 7 points of fire damage as you are grappled by Chief Rizmak.
Okay. Right. I am going to double hit him with my rapier.
Okay. You have advantage on the first attack because he.
No, Rennas
because of
used the
bolt.
guiding bolt, didn't he?
Oh no! Oh, sorry. Then yes,
You're
I
right.
did.
Actually, he
I
would
already
still
had
have
advantage, but yes,
yeah,
I
that was
stole
like double advantage. So yeah.
I already had triple advantage. I'll just roll 10 times. It's fine.
So you are
It's still better,
restrained by him. So obviously, so that means your attacks are going to be at disadvantage.
Is that what? Because I thought. Because
So you, whilst
I'm
grappled, you are
and
restrained.
restrained.
So whilst you're grappled by him, you're considered restrained.
Oh,
So
I
that
didn't
means
know
you
that.
have
He's
disadvantage.
got a
on
mega
your
grapple.
attacks.
Yeah. Well then, do I want to do that? I don't know.
Up to you.
Go on, I'll try.
Okay. Roll at disadvantage. Hit. And hit.
Okay. The first one, I'll roll damage, but then I'm also going to smite him.
Okay.
Oh, that's shit.
9.
So that is roll 4d8. And I will.
Is that radiant damage? Or fire damage?
It's nothing. Hang on. Eldritch Smite. I think it's force, honestly.
Oh,
Let me
4,
figure it out.
that's fine. So that's
I need to look it up.
31 points of damage on the first hit.
Yeah.
So as you strike into him with your rapier, the flames reave out towards your direction. You will take 7 points of fire damage. As you kill him, how do you want to finish off Chief Rizmak?
Nice.
Oh. Honestly, at this point, he's just kind of beaten me up, so I'll probably take my rapier and like furiously swipe at him when yelling, and not really realize he's dead, but just keep going. Just
So you keep on stabbing him as he sort of struggles against you. You don't even realise that the tail falls off. He just sort of falls down to the ground as you keep on stabbing him until eventually there's no face left, just a pile of blood, goo, and fire.
Fun. Still have my second attack, right?
Yeah.
Should I go and stab a salamander? I don't know.
Seems reasonable to me.
Hang on, how far can I move? Let's see. Yeah, I can do it. And I will second attack against the second attack against the salamander. I know I rolled it for Chief already. Is that still okay?
That's fine. That's 24 will
one.
still hit him. No. We'll keep with the 24. That's still valid. So yeah, that hits.
Yeah. And what am I doing? Damage.
10 piercing damage.
And this time I will roll a d10 for Bardic Inspiration.
No worries.
So he'll take an extra 5 points of damage.
Lovely.
And I will gain an extra...
You'll take 9 points of fire damage.
Okay. Oh, that's shit. But I gain an extra 5 points to my AC for the turn.
Cool. Nice.
Okay.
Alright, so that's your turn, Russ. Alright, Arrabella, at the start of your turn, you will take 6 points of fire damage. Let me know if you want to do Absorb Elements. You're muted, by the way.
Yeah, I saw it as I looked over. I was going to say, now a couple more shots, I'll be resistant to fire anyway. So I am going to attempt to escape being grappled, and because I have squat nimbleness, I have advantage.
That's right. So the DC is 14. Make an acrobatics check.
Acrobatics?
Or athletics, your choice.
I'll go with acrobatics.
Yeah, that's it. So as he's squeezing into you, just sort of wiggle, and slip out of his grasp.
Nice. I am a slippery little halfling. I am going to then try and get a bit away if I can, and this will be a disadvantage opportunity attack.
Oh yes. Well, he'll try to get you with his tail.
15 misses.
Yeah.
And then as I'm running, I will try and shoot. So I'm kind of like running away backwards, like pow, pow.
So you used your action to escape.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I did, didn't I? That's annoying.
Yeah.
I'm going to keep moving then.
Okay.
So it'd be...
Can you roll... Sorry, could you also roll grasping arrow damage because he moved towards you, didn't
yes, that'll be 2d6. So
he?
much
4
damage.
points of poison damage. There we go. Okay, right. Verity, you're up.
Ayo.
Ayo.
Ayo. I'm gonna fly over here. And I'm still concentrating on Great Restoration. I'm just gonna do a Ray of Frost.
Cool. Go make a ranged attack, please.
Ah, fudge you.
21 definitely hits. Which one are you hitting? The one
Uh,
down or
this
up?
down. This one.
Right. So that hits. Roll damage.
How many?
You're
Dice is it?
You're 17th level, so it's be 40. You're 18, level 18 now, I believe. So it's 48.
48. Okay, I just need to change it real quick. Ugh, it's not like. Okay.
29. Yeah. Oh, fuck me. That's 2 8s, a 7, and a 6.
Where's my
about
sneak
Rennas
damage
doing?
like that?
Maybe I
So,
could be a
that 29 would be doubled, which takes him way over his definitely way over 50 hit points, which is what you have left. So yeah, as you hit him with the Ray of Frost, you can see him literally freeze on the spot and then shatter.
Ice, baby.
Right. Anything else from you, Verity?
Just gonna chill, see what Rennas is doing.
Is that a pun?
You won't see what Rennas is doing.
She will
I
because
will.
she
I
has
have
true sight.
Oh,
I
crap.
have
Okay.
So you just see Rennas basically just
No,
kind of,
I
I don't know,
don't.
moonwalking at the moment. Why not?
Aha, nobody can see me. Oh shit. Just catch eyes with Verity.
Otti, it's your turn.
I'm gonna do Ray of Frost on the last one.
Go right ahead. Make a ranged spell attack, please.
I'm gonna do it this time. Because let's not do it.
Coming from you, Hockey Cocky. Oh no, that's a miss.
And
Yeah, you fire the Ray of Frost. It misses and hits into the desert behind him.
And then I'm going to use Warcaster, one of them, and come closer and just beat it with my thing.
Yeah, go
Beat it
right
with
ahead.
her.
Make an attack roll.
I only get one attack.
15 is just a hit on him.
Okay. 12 slashing damage.
12 slashing damage. As you hit him, flames reave out towards you, and you take 7 points of fire damage.
That's the first damage I've taken all session, so that's fine.
Hey. Alright, Rennas, you're up.
Okie doke. So Rennas comes over here, runs up this rock, dives off the rock, and as he does, shoots that one with his mighty bow.
Otti then, make the attack roll.
22 to hit.
22 hits, roll damage.
And there's one that one, but it counteracted with a 6, so
Yeah.
I can live with that. 42.
So as
56.
As Otti has sliced into his creature, he's like, "Blah!" He raises his spear to strike down towards Otti, and you're thinking you're about to get this kill when an arrow flies into his face. Blah! He falls over backwards and ceases to function.
That's the second one tonight.
You all take a deep breath as combat has come to a close.
Verity, you could turn me invisible this whole time. That was amazing.
I did it once before.
Yeah, I've done it to you as well.
I thought we discussed it. I didn't think we'd actually done it. Okay. I'll retract my incredulousness. Thank
It's
you.
very memorable.
And I mean, even though you're invisible, I can still see you, so it's fine.
But they can't. Ha ha ha.
Guys,
Unless
I know
they have true sight at any point.
I know it's not the time or the place, but to have a short rest. But if I need some healing.
Oh, you want
for
some healing?
proceeding. Yeah.
I can heal you.
I'm sorry.
How many d6 do you want?
20.
20 d6.
No,
I will
I'm
do.
kind of third health right now.
Okay, I'll chuck you a spell then. Just everyone back away in case it goes haywire.
Back in.
And I will do a level 3 cure wounds.
Okay.
How many Ds? How many dice is that?
I think it's
3d8?
3d8. Yeah. Normal cure wounds is 1d8, so 3d8. 16. I think.
Oh no.
Roll a d20. Roll a d20 for me, please, or d100.
Hopefully,
Sorry.
it's like a mass cure wounds.
We'll see. Who wants a Garistro? I do. I do.
Don't think it's that, but it could be worse.
I think we just laugh at a Garistro these days.
Yeah.
I feel we take her out and around.
Well, the
At this point,
Greaster
it's
last
basically it's a minor inconvenience for you.
the Greaster last time was bad because we were already fighting someone else and we were already drained.
Yeah, that happens all the time. That's
Roll,
Verity's favourite time.
can you roll 5d6 for me, please, Verity?
Oh, I hope it's
Didn't
healing.
a Greaster help us fight Vector last time?
For
Because
the
we all
next
ran into
17
a cave.
days, you cannot get drunk.
She's
It
underage
said sit,
anyway.
And I'm just like, no. Otti, quick! The decanter!
Where's the nearest drinking contest?
Oh, that would be a good way to make some money.
It would be, yeah.
But we
That's
don't
what I
need
thought.
money.
We do
We
not need
always
no.
need
We
money.
do not need any more money.
Give it all to me then.
How's everyone else feeling?
Better than ever.
I have been better.
Like, I'm not terrible. I can cast Healing Spirit on people if they want. It's not a massive healing spell, but it's something.
I mean, I have 68 hit points, so I'm feeling oofy. I can also cast kind of other healing spells.
Oh, it's also plus my spellcasting modifier, so add another 5 to that.
Oh,
There
cool.
we go. It's cool. Every little helps.
I do feel like, before we delve into this place, known as the Spawning Pits, last inhabited by demons, I cannot say I have much experience with them, and a short rest would be appreciated.
I'm hoping that's all the activity there is around here. Well, obviously it's not, but I hope there's somewhere we can go not too far without trouble.
I could try and like sneak into the chamber and just see what's immediately inside. Because if we can take a short rest inside, that seems better than
That
taking a
sounds
short
like a
rest out
great
here.
idea. Rest inside the spawning pit.
Or just rest in the
Inside the
inside.
entrance to the spawn.
Like sit on the stairs on the inside of the door, out of the direct sunlight. I think was what the implication was.
I know. It was just.
I can still Richard cast a dome, so we can chill in that.
I just sneak up to 20 feet inside to see if I can see anything.
Make
And
a
if I
stealth
can't-
roll, please.
Is a
Rennas.
dome hidden from other people?
Wait, does he need to make a stealth? He's greater invisibility.
It only lasts a
It only
minute.
lasted for a minute, so it's probably over.
Right.
28.
Okay. Right, so as you move inwards, the entrance itself is probably about 15 feet wide or so. Sand itself covers much of the entrance, and you can see there's like a small little cave ahead of you. And then eventually the sand kind of stops, and then there's stone walkway. And ahead of you appears to be maybe a 5-10 foot wide entranceway into what appears to be some kind of structure. It's like the corridor itself that you can see goes back about 15-20 feet, and it opens out into something bigger. You can just about see steps, but you'd have to move in there to actually see more.
I'd creep to the edge of the corridor and just see into the area and see if I can see anything moving in there.
You do not see anything moving. Initially, make a perception check for me, please.
Am I setting up the dome for a short rest?
20.
You do not see life in here. It looks like it's been abandoned, and left alone for a long, long time.
Okay, so I'd sneak back to the party. I'll be like, yeah, you go in, there's like a corridor for 15, 20 feet. And then like it opens up to the big space, which I didn't go into, but I went to the edge of. Couldn't see anything in there. I think we're safe to go just inside the doorway and rest in there in the shade.
Ah, shit. Not ideal, but I don't think any of us are winning a fight like this.
You guys make your way inside then.
I guess so.
As we all enter, 15 demons spawn from the.
Head
One
inside.
sec. Where is it? Never mind, go on.
Do you want to set up for a short rest in this immediate entrance area here?
I think that seems sensible. I don't know what's any further in. At least we're out of the element. There's only one direction that can come from us from.
Hold on 1 second, because I'm trying to confirm, but I can't find the spell. Where is it? Where did you go, spell? Where are you? Tiny hut, there you are. How big is this entrance?
Where you're standing at the moment, it's probably about 20 foot in width.
Okay, so it's only so it's a 10-foot radius, so I should be able to like just block this whole corridor with it.
Yes, you could, yeah.
Yeah. Want us to cork it?
Nice. Sounds like a plan.
Okay,
Okay.
I will ritual cast that real quick.
Oh, so that takes you 10
Doobie-doobie-doo.
minutes to do.
Hey guys, we got
Okay.
aircon in here.
Yay!
So you guys are able to
Slaps
sit
the top
down.
of the dome. This baby's got aircon.
This baby can fit so much aircon in it.
Alright. So you guys sit
I'm also
down
going to
in
make
the
it
dome.
similar in color to the rest of the place. So if someone was coming in, they would just think it's like the back
Yep.
of a cave.
Okay, that's good to know. Right, well, you guys are able to take your short rest relatively unimpeded then. So go ahead and roll hit dice if you wish to.
Sweet.
I need to check this magic item every time. Oh, you can actually roll hit dice. Oh. I see.
Just click on the word hit dice.
I just didn't do anything when I tried.
There you go.
Okay. Question, which I probably should know. My magic item that I'm attuned to says this. Whenever I roll a hit die to regain hit points, double the number of hit points it restores. I assume that's not with my con mod.
No,
No,
that's
not
the
with your con
dice.
mod.
Yeah. Okay, so that would be 6. Oh, too many maths. So that's plus 50.
15.
Despite the aircon in here, you all get that impeding sense of dread. The place is tainted.
Seems like something died here.
Not a lot of fun chilling where you know that things got spawned there, or at least close to it.
Yeah. Well, at least we know we're in the right place.
Yay, creepy feelings. Fun directions.
So, an hour passes. Complete your short rest. You proceed inwards if you so desire.
Are we ready? Are we steady? Go!
Yeah. Let's go.
Let's go.
Do you want me to take a sneaky point?
Sure.
I feel like something's watching me.
It's probably that frog.
I
I can't unsee it. I'm sorry.
It does look quite frog-like. Although, I feel it's more likely to be a salamander, seeing a salamander was attacked outside.
I'm too busy looking at the giant eye.
Yeah. That's why I said I feel like something's watching me.
Doesn't look like it approves.
No one ever approves of my actions. It's really unfair. I'm a nice guy, really.
It's a shame earlier you were not an ice guy.
Are those the stairs, Jack, right in front of me?
Yes, but they look like they just lead up onto like a raised platform with nothing particularly upwards. But you do see that the corridor, so like sticking your head through, does move to the left and to the right.
Aha. I will call everyone up. Seems safe so far.
Can I stealth Jack?
Yes, of course you can.
Who the fuck's in the walls?
They appear to be statues of demonic-like cats.
So cats.
Fair.
Why am I at
Good to know,
disadvantage?
Is this a doorway, Jack? Is it open?
It is open. Move downwards.
Perception check?
You won't need to. You can see to your left, it's a bit of a dead end. You see a chest down there, and then to your right, there appears to be an open area where there was a bridge, but has since collapsed.
There.
I found it.
Rennas, chest.
When I
Verity,
splints.
key.
Meow.
Yes, Verity. Ahead of you, in a much more wide open area, you can see what appears to be a key raised up on a small little pedestal of a demonic-like claw holding it.
I am on my broom.
That's not ominous.
Yep.
I'm just gonna take a quick look, see at the thing, think if I see if it's trapped.
Make a perception check or an investigation check, your choice.
Investigation. I perceive nothing.
You investigate nothing either.
I'm gonna use a luck to reroll that.
Go right ahead. I mean,
Slightly better.
alarm bells are running off in your head, but you just can't see why.
I will go back a little bit, and I will use Mage Hand to retrieve it.
Okay. So Mage Hand goes down towards the key. Picks up the key. And nothing else happens.
And I take the key to left.
I am so
What,
far
with the
away.
with the Mage Hand or with your own hand?
With the Mage Hand.
Okay.
But I'm just gonna be like, key.
Don't need any more armless party members. We already have a below average number of arms.
I'm gonna make my Mage Hand look like it would be where Left's hand originally was.
Rennas, this chest doesn't appear to be locked.
I throw it open without checking for any traps of any sort, because I am that kind of guy.
Alright, so it throws open.
Where is Rennas?
Can you make a dexterity saving throw, please?
I can. I definitely can.
And at that precise moment, two blades rush out from both sides of the walls to your left and your right, and would have bisected you. However, you jump in that precise moment and sort of do like a sort of side barrel flip, where you sort of pass in between the two blades in that split second.
Not only did I not die, I looked cool as fuck.
Inside appears to be some kind of yellowish, gooey eye.
Oh.
A snack.
This is not loot, I yell out to the cave. But I still reach down and pick up the yellowish eye.
Okay.
Oh god.
As you pick it up, it looks at you in your hands. Like it slithers on your hands, and the pupil focuses on you. It narrows a little bit.
Everyone, I've got a pet eye.
He made a friend!
Oh fuck, whose eye is that?
Lepht, do you take that key, by the way?
No, I'm not taking that fucking key.
Who wants to touch the key?
I'll take the key, it'll go well with my eye.
Rennas fucking dies.
Rennas will one day learn to respect like magic and traps, but today is not that day.
No, he won't.
Do you walk up to Verity and Lepht and take the key, Rennas?
I step away first.
I will offer to take the key if no one else is going to take it. We can't carry it around with mage hand all day.
We can. We've got 2 of us at least that know Mage Hand.
Nah, it's fine. I reach out and take the key.
Okay, you take the key. To be there to do that.
3, I've also got mage hand.
Yes.
Otti's just full of surprises today.
Alright,
Like just
so
using all
as
hidden...
you take the key, Rennas, black spirits erupt from it, and they start screaming. Ah! They swirl around, go inside you, Rennas, you, Verity, you, Lepht, and you, Russ. They just miss out on you, Otti. Can Rennas, Verity, Lepht, and Russ please roll a d4 for me?
Oh no. I want to have demons inside me.
Oh, okay. Alright.
I got demons
Russ.
in me.
Russ. You become possessed.
Oh.
And this is your trait. Rennas. You become possessed. This is your trait. And Verity and Lepht. You two become possessed, and these are both your traits.
That's gonna sit very
But how will we notice?
Gonna look at Lepht and just be like, mm.
I'm sorry. Please don't hurt me.
Just me and Lepht just like glaring at each other. It's like, who's gonna make the first move?
I'm glaring at Rennas.
But what did I do?
You touched the key.
Verity brought it out and asked someone to take it.
You brought him the key.
What was I supposed to do with the fucking key? Leave it? He would
You put it in locks.
anyway.
Yes.
Arrabella, you move on ahead. You see a corridor that stretches quite far on downwards, and you can see a pathway towards the left. Sort of duck around the corner. You see a very familiar circle on the ground. You've seen this enough times. You know this is a teleportation circle,
Nice.
and it is untouched.
I would do my normal thing. I'd get down, get my pen and paper out, and I'd start trying to sketch it as much as I can for its likeness.
No worries. It'll take you about 10 minutes or so, but you can put in the Forgotten Pit teleportation circle.
Okay.
Your known list of addresses.
Can't help but notice that no one's handed me the key. In fact, no one's touched me at all lately.
If you're desperate, then why don't you just go and touch yourself?
I'll
We're not that sort of party, Russ.
No, I know, but we've been through so much together, and I see Lepht trying to sneak away, and I'll lay an arm on his shoulder. My only arm. His only shoulder. No, he still has a shoulder. Yeah.
Is there anyone coming from behind?
Arrabella, you can see Rennas looking into the pit sand below you. Rennas, you can see Arrabella just across in another doorway just across from you.
I wave.
I'm just having a look around. I found a circle, which is pretty cool. You found much?
I found a broken bridge and some spirits that possessed everyone, but I don't like it.
Oh, the blue chest is the one that had the eyeball in it.
Yes.
Can you say the second thing again?
Some spirits came out of a key, and they went inside people,
Hey,
and it was all horrible, and I don't like it, and it's just concerning.
Can I see that cool eye you found?
I show Russ my eye.
Ooh.
Aye.
Does it feel warm?
No. It feels squishy.
And it's actually
Verity.
moving to look at me in that, yeah?
As you move in here, the area is very large.
I'll do everything
there are
here.
cracks in the ceiling above, and there is another one of those keys, a clawed pedestal ahead.
No.
I very angrily and bossily go over to the key and grab it. Gotta do everything in this damn party. God.
So as you touch it, the room is immediately illuminated with a bright light, and the temperature suddenly rises to extreme levels. The sand and the stone on the floor begins to heat up, and it turns into scorching hot glass. You immediately feel like the soles of your feet like burning. And Arrabella is in there with you, and Arrabella, you are experiencing this exact same thing. What do you guys do?
On the broom, on the broom, on the broom.
Okay.
I think get on the fucking broom!
I'm on the fucking broom! Get moving! You literally is someone who's been possessed by someone who's naturally aggressive and bossy someone who is
the
naturally...
air itself is continuing to sort of heat up exponentially.
I put the key back.
The trap continues to activate.
Okay, I want to take a quick look at... Pick up the key again. Go take a quick look at this.
Make a perception check, please.
Why must I perceive?
It's too bright. It's too bright. You can't see anything.
We're fucking out of here.
Arri, what are you doing?
I'll try and look at where she's looking to see if I see anything.
All right, make a perception check, please. You're with her, aren't you? So it's too bright. You just can't focus.
On the broom, we're flying out of there.
Okay. So you're flying out of there. Can you both make Constitution saving throws for me, please?
No.
Oh dear. Oh dear.
No.
Okay, so you both will end up taking 8 points of fire damage and a point of exhaustion in that moment of you just rush out. Once you get out into that corridor, the temperature immediately cools down. As you can see, the light inside continues to get brighter and brighter, and over to the next minute, you can see the stone literally burst into flames, and it eventually melt. The smell is awful, and yeah, I think you got out of there as quickly as you could.
As they come closer to me, I'm going to be like, stop fucking touching things. I think magic if it was you. Mummy Otti has spoken. Stop touching things.
I haven't touched a thing. Like, literally, I've just been walking around.
Well, I have a key, and you guys have nothing, so I'm the winner here.
Is the chest near
I
me
thought I had the key.
untouched?
I have another
yes,
key.
it is, Russ.
Okay.
This one is locked.
Oh. With normal, not magic, probably. Rennas! Come
Yes.
here. Come here, boy.
I take a look around the little tiny room that I'm in because it's weird.
It appears to be empty and decrepit.
Okay, that's fine then. I wasn't sure if
Over
that thing was.
here. Woohoo!
I don't know where here is. My map won't load that half of it. Is it what? Even looking at Streamy, I can't see where you are.
In the main chamber.
There you are.
Yeah. I could ping, but that seemed a bit metagamey.
I know,
Down
but following
here.
sound doesn't actually work very well when it's all on a mic.
Yeah, no, I know. Yeah, for some reason I didn't think that through.
Okay.
So Rennas meekly comes up to you, Russ.
I'm a little bit anxious and scared now, so I'm gonna look around the chest to see if it's trapped.
If you want, you
Make
can.
an investigation check.
I can what?
If you unlock it, I can open it.
Okay.
It is not trapped, but it is locked.
Okie doke. I take out my trusty thieves' tools.
Okay, make a lockpicking check.
Mm. 22.
The lock comes undone, and the chest will be opened.
I tell Rennas to stand back a little bit, and I'll use mage hands to kind of fling the lid of the chest open. Even though you said it wasn't trapped.
It opens up.
See anything fun?
I creep back towards it. What's in the chest? What's in the chest?
Looking inside, there appears to be a helm.
Verity! Is this helmet safe to touch?
Touch it, you coward!
I'm not a coward. I'm just scared.
I reckon we're finding demon parts.
That is the definition of a coward.
I'm afraid I only have one arm left, so I'm not touching it.
Oh, I pick up the helmet. I'm being bullied into it. Peer pressure, this is Verity.
Pick it up. With your innate abilities, with your subclass of rogue, you know it is a magical helm.
Ooh.
Requires attunement.
Okay, I will carry it back. And I will go find Verity and say it seems safe and pass it over to her. I don't know what it does.
And you think I know? You think I'm some kind of helm wizard?
Yes.
We
I'd
have
rather
another
know anything
perfectly
about magic.
capable wizard in the party.
A wave.
Do you know identify?
Yeah.
Yes.
You just used it last session.
I did.
I check it at OT.
Don't throw things at me.
I'm sorry. I won't do it again.
It's maybe not urgent, but potentially cool.
Unless it's the helm of finding your way through a spawning pit, in which case it's probably urgent. But let's just have a look around.
Jack, at the section that I'm at, could I do a perception or investigation to see if there's anything here?
Either or, your choice.
I'm a hell of a lot better at one of those.
You do find some kind of onyx-like gem buried in the midst of some sand and rubble in the corner.
Dust it off.
Dust it off. Pretty nice gem, actually. It's probably worth about 250 gold.
Pick it up.
It is Just a gem, nothing magical about it.
Fair enough.
Put my arm on Verity's shoulder now. I'll be like, is there anything else worth seeing here? Because there was this big, like, opening at the other side.
God, I feel like I'm going through fucking puberty again. Get off me!
I feel like you're going through fucking puberty as well.
Verity, do you need a Snickers?
I need a nap.
Outside!
I like being this angry. I'm gonna try do lesser restoration on myself.
Okay. You cast lesser restoration on yourself. You still feel bossy and aggressive. Roll a d20 for me as well, please.
I know.
Good.
I don't know, I
So,
feel...
Arrabella, you move onwards, you can still see that collapsed sandy-like area on the left, but the corridor itself continues to go onwards.
Is the Bernie room still on fire?
No, that's dissipated now. But it's still
I'll just kinda
really
shout back
hot.
to
It's
everyone.
still quite hot in there.
Which one's the Bernie room, like here?
I'm just gonna shoot like a bunch of like ray of frosts in there until it becomes like manageable.
They immediately steam up the area and it becomes quite moist inside.
I made a sauna.
Right, so Arri, you continue onwards.
Yeah,
And
I chat back to everyone that I'm kind of moving.
Oh yeah, this is the same
Rennas is
big...
behind you.
Yeah, and
You
say the rest.
you can see slots for keys on the back wall here.
Ooh. Oh my
You're
god.
like, hey guys, there's keyholes.
I run over and try and put my key in it.
It fits.
You think I can?
Yay!
I don't mean to be rude here, but is really activating stuff such a good idea?
Right. I know you're new at this, but here's how it works, okay? When people have something really valuable, they put it behind a lock. So I open as many locks as I possibly ever can because all the valuable things are behind them.
You seem a bit pissy. You okay?
Just don't like explaining myself. Everyone keeps questioning me. I like just cower down.
Can I repeat my action here, Jack?
Yes, of course you can, Lepht.
Not so good.
Don't see anything of any value in that area.
Fair enough.
I yell out for Verity. Verity!
Yeah.
We need that other
It
key!
it is quite hard to actually breathe in that area. Just the sheer air is hot, and with the mist itself, just makes it rather, if you were asthmatic, it'd certainly be setting it off, but it makes you a little wheezy just to be around that area.
I am steaming, Russ. Russ,
Russ is
the other
not
one I'm
there.
annoyed at.
I'm not there.
Lepht, if you want to make another action to set that area.
Yeah, I already rolled. I thought I'd just chuck it in.
Oh yeah, 27. No, there is. You're fairly certain this is just a dead end, and there is nothing of any value in that area.
Fair enough.
Yoo-hoo! Over here, guys. Unless Verity's fan
Big
calls
summer
differently.
blowout. Sorry. Every time I yoo-hoo.
No, my yeah, I seem to have taken a really weird turn with this possession.
Gone from Irish to German and selling. Anyway, sorry.
No. Just trying to be positive,
Did I just say Russian to German? I meant Irish.
Yeah. Verity, are you staying behind in that room, just enjoying the sauna?
I'll try one more
Fine.
quick check around.
Yeah, make a perception check for me, or an investigation, your choice.
I will go with investigation. Thank you. And I will guidance myself.
Sure.
Oh, go ahead.
Okay, so 13. Alright. You find one item in there that you feel like could have been valuable or useful, but the trap melted it into pretty much just ash. And you suspect anything else that may have been in there was destroyed when the
Okay. I will find where everywhere else is gone. Do.
Most of you are in the area where Rennas has put his key into the middle slot, where it fits.
Not a euphemism.
I send a
That's
message
what it
out
is,
to Verity and be like, Verity, where are you? We're going without you.
Without me then, I don't care.
Why is she not coming?
I am looking for you guys.
Come up to the circle.
To the circle and up.
Hey.
The thing that I'm next to, Jack, are those stairs?
Oh, no. I think that's just part of the map, really.
Okay,
But
fair
they're
enough.
upstairs,
No worries. And has this been investigated? The weird.
Is this where we
tomb
put the
thing.
keys?
That's the hole where I put my key.
Okay.
Yeah, that's where the key slots are.
That's a
That's
sheer
right.
drop.
In now.
Ooh, a chest.
What's these?
Your
Hey.
chest left.
Ooh. Chest, did I hear?
Chest!
Mhm.
Chum. Chum. Light speed Rennas.
Come here, Rennas. There's plenty of room in here for both of us.
Left and
This is not the chest I was trying to grope.
Chest.
Who has the eyeball?
Russ.
Rennas.
I have the eyeball.
Do you
No, I
want to
just touched
see
it.
if Toby will eat it? What will happen?
No.
I don't know.
May need the eyeball. Or hates it. If it's evil, Toby can eat it, I suppose.
I mean, maybe we should keep it for a little bit longer before we feed it to a familiar.
Hmm.
Maybe
Also, I
there's...
might have been in a room that had stuff in, but I set it on fire. You're welcome.
Oh, okay. I'm sure there was nothing valuable in there.
I think we need value.
Yeah. So, what do you want to do with this chest, Rennas?
I want to open it.
It is locked.
I want to pick it.
Okay, make a lock picking check.
I want to give you bardic inspiration.
Yeah.
And I'll just give him a warm hug from behind.
D10 are we up to?
Yep.
Thanks.
23.
Like
Okay,
hug.
so
Your hug was very distracting.
ping, the lock comes undone.
And I open the chest.
As you open
I'll
it,
jump back.
black energy seeps out from the chest itself. Can you make a Constitution saving throw, please?
Run, Verity.
I can roll one. I doubt I can make one. Oh, 17.
You just make the save to resist being baned for the next 24 hours.
That would suck. You sucky chest. You better the best loot ever.
Looking inside, you can find what appears to be a set of greaves.
Ooh.
Black and spiked.
What's the grief?
Like
Something that you attach to your
armors.
shins.
Oh, leg armors.
Yeah, they're big boots, basically.
Yeah.
I want big boots.
I pass them to us.
No,
I'm not sure the black spiky metalness will suit your barred exterior.
I'll take them to OT for now. When you have the time, maybe you could take a look at these, or at least store them away. It could be useful.
Yeah, I've got
Maybe.
some stuff to look at later on, but I'll put them
No
in my
rush.
bag. I'll put them in my bag for now.
Okay.
just Lepht will be loudly kind of speaking, just voicing his thoughts. The eye that was found earlier, might it not perhaps be useful? If it was held up to one, maybe you can see through it. I do not know. I am not versed in the way of magics or magical items, but
I
it
have a
would
staring contest with the eye.
be odd to leave an eye in a box.
Rennas, try and hold the eye and see where it looks. Away from you.
I hold it in front of me.
It looks towards you.
No, turn it the
I
other
hold
way.
it behind me.
Looks
I can't
towards
see
you,
where
and
it's
sort of
looking.
around.
I look deep into the eye.
Bring it up to your eyeballs.
Yes.
As you bring it up, stare into it. The eyeball stares back at you. Before you know it, seems to be looking at your own.
This eyeball looks like mine.
As you sort of bring it down, you guys kind of semi-scream a little, or like shock. Rennas is crying blood as you watch him as he literally tore out his own eye and shoved the demonic eye into his socket and is now holding his actual eye, which is still looking around.
Not sure your idea was the
Rennas.
best one left.
Rennas, you take 30 points of necrotic damage doing that.
Oh no.
Jolly good.
Can you see through it?
Did I at least get the magical eye of loot finding?
You can see it through it. From your perspective, your eyesight hasn't changed.
No, if you now had astigmatism or something.
You are now cursed.
You okay there, buddy? Doesn't looked a bit sorry.
Just kind of seemed the right thing to do. Doesn't hurt.
Wow, Rennas. I never knew you were that hardcore.
That is never the right thing to do. Just for the record, everyone, tearing out your own eyeball is not the right thing to do.
I mean, I'm sure if you'd asked me 5 minutes ago, I'd have agreed with you. But once looking at this eyeball, I realised it was obviously the thing to do.
Oh, it really suits you. I think it's your color.
Awesome. Who hasn't always wanted a necrotic undead eyeball? Think of the possibilities. Okay,
I
this
mean,
would
I
be
have a whole new respect for you, Rennas. That was pretty heavy metal.
Rennas is not impressed. He's waiting to find out what his curse is.
You'll find out.
Oh, okay. Jolly good.
Your own eyeball, however, continues to spin around looking at things in your hand.
Oh, sweet. I have a new pet eyeball. Maybe we could keep it and maybe replace it one day.
Maybe you could
Rennas
swap them
Jr.
later. Maybe you
Wait,
could brew a potion.
what would happen if someone else looked into Rennas' eyeball and then
Don't
exchanged
put
their
my
own?
eye in your eye. That's my eye.
I mean, while you guys all have really creative ideas that I appreciate, now's maybe not the time.
Do it, Russ, you coward.
No.
Well, you want to be so close to me before I walk towards Russ holding out my eyeball.
No. No. Run away.
Yes, I
So
finally got a
Russ
Russ
with his
repellent.
eyeball.
I say finally
What
as if I needed one 5
do
minutes.
the rest of you do at this moment?
Try not to throw up.
Like, cover your own eye for a sec.
Sorry?
Cover your own eye, just so that what is not your eye is looking out.
I cover my natural eye.
Or the one in your head, or the one in your hand.
The one in my head, I believe, is what I was trying to make me do to ensure that I can definitely see out the demon one. I'm assuming.
Yeah. So you can, you can definitely see out of your new eye. Your
The
vision
eye works
hasn't
fine.
changed as far as you're concerned. You don't even remember taking your own eye out. You're basically just looking at your eye, and all of a sudden it kind of changes your eye, sort of thing.
You're all just like panicking over nothing. It's fine. Nothing bad will come of this eye thing.
He says as he's crying blood.
I wipe my eye and then say nothing bad will come of it.
You look like you could use a little cheering up, and I'll cast a 3rd level healing word at him.
Okay.
Thank you.
The room that needs the keys, I'll put the key that I have in there.
It fits into the left-handed one. One key
Is
left.
it in this room?
That's probably where Verity was earlier. No, there's nothing over here. There's this whole big, like, hole thing, but I think it's really just a hallway.
You want to make a perception check?
Okay.
You can see a few items buried in the sand below you. There's about a 15-20 foot drop.
Oh, well, I'm gonna activate my flying booties. I'm gonna float down.
You land in the sand. Make a investigation check, please.
Wish I could bardic inspire myself, god.
Guidance.
That's a touch spell. He's...
I throw the bird!
You get hit in the back of the head with the owl.
Cool.
You add a d4 to that if you want.
Yay.
A 9. You don't see anything of any value. You pick up something. It's just a rock. You go to the next thing. It's a broken piece of pottery away.
Yeah.
You don't really find anything.
Do you need Rennas down there to help you?
I don't know how I feel about Rennas at the moment, but sure. I might,
I feel wonderful.
I go to Rennas. I grab him. Not saying anything. Go back. Chuck him in the pit.
That feels a little bit harsh.
Rennas,
And I
as you're going
guided
close
him
to
on
this
his way
part,
down.
your eye notices something in the walls.
which eye?
His left, or whatever eye he tore out and replaced with his demonic eye. There's a blankness in the walls that sort of seeps your vision, you can't see parts of the wall themselves. They're just like a blackness.
So the walls look like a void.
Yeah, or some parts of the wall, of the wall, and then mainly where the entrances are.
Okay. How do the walls look to you, Russ?
They just look like walls to you. Yes.
Yep.
They don't look like they're like dark and impenetrable and have weird gaps in them.
No,
True
you
sight
need
picking
to.
up anything.
You need to be more positive, Rennas.
What did you
Can
say,
I-
Verity?
Is my true sight picking up on that as well?
No. I need to check. Hold on. What's this in there? Your true sight and see magical. One more magical die. Magical illusion. No, you do not see.
The eyes made him mad, Russ. We have no other choice but to put him down.
I'd rather you didn't. You've already thrown me down. That was enough, thank you.
Arri,
Can I-
OT, what are you guys doing at this point?
Wasn't this the thing that people were unlocking?
Yes.
Has it been unlocked?
Need a third
There's
key.
two out of 3.
Right.
Hence why I threw Rennas in the pit.
But Venice is distracted by shiny walls.
I think the key would be somewhere over here is where Verity was and didn't go into all the rooms. I think everything else we've explored pretty much in full.
I mean, I could backtrack.
That's where
There's
I got the
a
second
really
key.
long
I got
corridor.
the fire key.
Well, in any case, Rennas, can you go? You can either make a perception or an investigation check now that you're in the sand.
Yay! Being distracted by the walls. 17.
Digging throughout the sand. You notice half of the key near the corner of the chamber sticking out.
Is it the front half of the key?
The handle half.
Damn! Could have got away with the front half. I found half a key!
That's
Did someone say
good.
they
You
had
sure
lovely
the other
objects?
half isn't buried? Like it's not just buried half in.
I pick up the half a key.
So as you pick it up, there's a... You activate something, and then immediately...
I want to fly away.
Hold on. All
Yeah.
4 entrances to this area slam shut with lead doors. The openings, there are holes in the ceiling that open up, and sand starts pouring into this area, and immediately starts filling up.
Does that match to what I saw before in the walls and the doors?
Yep, lead prevents magical shit from happening.
Ah, so...
You have
everything-
5 minutes starting now.
Can we climb the edges?
Yeah.
And
I
So
was
make
gonna
an
say-
athletics check for me.
get back up to the platform at least. It will give us some more time, I guess.
Am I in the room on the platform, or am I?
You are in the room on the platform. Yes.
Cool.
So yeah, Rennas, you're able to climb upwards. So like, it's difficult because the sand is like constantly pouring down on top of you, but you're able to climb up on sides of the wall to get beside Verity.
Verity, the key made this happen. I don't like this place. Everything goes wrong. Everyone's going to blame me.
Did
I will push you back in. Lord help
This-
me.
Did Rennas take the key out?
Yeah, he's got
Yes,
the
I
key
have.
out, so he has the key. But
Okay.
Rush, you're still in the sand, and you're slowly being buried by the sand, and it's constantly falling.
No,
on top of you.
I'm gonna constantly fly and stay near the top of the room.
Okay, so alright, so you're flying upwards, no worries. But you've got,
Russ?
you know that this chamber is filling up with sand, quick.
Ah,
Did you
shit.
have Dimension Door, Russ?
I don't know if the letter let us do that. I can Misty Step, but
I mean, we
don't know if I
can't see through lead, but like it's still just a wall. We can go through it,
can we?
right?
Make an Arcana check, please, Verity.
Because if not, then why don't bad guys just make palaces out of lead?
Very rare material, that's why.
Be very heavy.
Verity, you know that lead does disrupt weave-based stuff. It's a very rare material.
Okay, we have 2 options. We can either try
The
and...
chamber is the sand has now reached up to the platform where you two are now standing on.
We can either try and plug these holes, or maybe there's like a funnel at the bottom where we can make a hole appear or something.
Can I cast Disintegrate at the lead wall?
Yeah, of course you can. So, go ahead and roll the force damage on that, please.
Okay, hold on a sec. I think if it's an inanimate object, it just gets rid of like a 10-foot square.
That's right, but this is lead.
Okay.
Which disrupts
10d6.
weave-based stuff. Yeah.
Plus 40.
4.
80.
They're 84.
Alright, so the part of the door itself, or this lead-based thing, gets indented, and the disintegrate punches through the point where a small creature could fit through.
Was Rennas a small creature?
No.
You're medium-sized. The sand is now up, even though you're flying, Russ, and even though you guys are up there, the sand has now reached your feet and is going up above your legs.
I don't know what to do.
Can I scan the walls? Do I see any sort of button, switch, lever, anything that looks like it might move?
Just out of curiosity, Jack, do we know that
Yep.
these doors have slammed?
Yes, you do, yes.
Okay.
15.
15. You do not see anything right now, and you suspect that if there was anything to be found, it might be buried now.
Yeah.
Level 5 polymorph on Russ and Rennas.
Yep.
First, I'm going to make sure you guys are near the hole so you don't get buffeted by the sand. And I'm going to turn you into, like, lizard. So you can get through the hole.
Yep. So Russ and Rennas, you turn into lizards. And yeah, you're holding. Verity can hold you both up with the hand. She can put you up to the hole in the lead wall, and you'll be able to scurry your way through.
I will scuttle through. How is my vision in lizard form? Any change? Anything different?
About the same, I imagine. You still have a demonic eye. But Russ and Rennas, you are now on the outside. Verity, you are still inside. The sand is now up to your neck.
Okay, and as they get through, this I take off polymorph and then I cast it on myself. I am now also a lizard, and I crawl through.
3,
I like being a lizard.
2, 1. Get through as the chamber fills up completely.
Fucking hell.
Love
Yeah,
the time
we
of
were
that alarm, by the
fine.
way.
That
Yeah,
was exactly 5 minutes. Nice, good job, guys.
Didn't really realise that was in real time.
Yeah, it was, yeah.
We talk too much. What else is new?
I am just sat there as a lizard for a bit, just going like, I always have to pick everything. Problem.
But I got the
Do
key.
everything.
I hope at least some people think to bring some of this lead with us.
It's heavy. I'm not carrying that around.
You've just punched a hole in the door.
It was filling with sand. You've been buried in sand. Didn't seem like fun.
What do you guys do from here?
I go over to the key lock.
Yep.
And stick my new key in it.
The tomb or area itself sort of breaks away, and out upwards from the floor comes a golden lever.
Gold? That seems much too fancy for this place.
Oh god.
Any last words?
Who's carrying lizard Verity?
Sure.
Are you still a lizard?
Yes, I did not. I'm staying a lizard for as long as I can right now.
Yeah.
Hold you in my hands and show you the teleportation circle.
Lizard doesn't understand teleportation circles. Lizard is lizard.
I poop on your hand.
Run around the circle.
Standard lizards.
Indeed. Okay, are we pulling this lever?
Pull the lever, Kronk.
I pull the lever, but my name's not Kronk, it's Rennas. We've been together quite a long time now, Otti. I'd expect you to know that by now.
The floor immediately opens upwards with stairs that goes downwards. Russ, you actually fall down these stairs because they appear right beneath you.
Well, ah!
Blub, 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 blub.
Wah! And as it opens up, all of you who have been possessed, those black spirits, exit from your bodies, screaming, and they go down and down, screaming and screaming, so that you can no longer hear them.
Little lizard spirit.
Yay, so I'm not shy anymore. What the fuck's with my eye?
You yanked it out, mate.
Okay, that's weird. Let's just hope nothing bad happens. I've got my other eye wrapped in like a handkerchief in my pocket.
You look great.
Yeah, I mean, we all know your feeling towards demons and weird things, so that's not necessarily a compliment.
Well, no, I feel pretty much the same as the rest of you. Just made
Do you have a
exactly
demon
where
eye?
to. No.
Well, then you don't feel like me right now.
Are we gonna rest or are we gonna head in?
You don't need to rest, do we?
No, I think heading in is the plan.
Made Verity use all her spell slots, but didn't that work?
So you head down.
Yeah.
Head downwards into a long corridor, and each time you take a step forward, flames erupt in sconces on the sides, walls themselves. And you guys are able to make your way onwards, deeper. This desert-like dungeon, ancient, probably even older than demons themselves. You get the feeling that perhaps this was always here, and then Slitter transformed it into something else. But you come across a long, narrow hallway with 10 doors on either side. Each door is made of iron, with strange symbols engraved on them. In the center of the hallway is a giant stone face with a mouth that looks like it could swallow a person whole. And as you step closer, in your heads you hear this demonic voice, but only those who speak or understand Abyssal will understand. I believe it's Arri who understands Abyssal. Arri, in your head you hear, "Only the worthy will pass. Choose wisely."
And I'll relay that to everybody else.
Symbols on the 10 doors are a lion with a crown, a skull with a snake coming out of it, a sword piercing a shield, a spider with a flower on its back, a grinning devil's face, a phoenix rising from the ashes, an hourglass with sand running out, a heart with an arrow through it, a tree with a face carved into it, and a dragon breathing fire.
I vote dragon.
No, wait, don't touch the door. Don't touch the door.
Spoil all my fun.
So, are those separate doors?
Yes, 10 separate doors with those symbols on front of those doors.
Okay, just making a note.
If this was an area that Slitter took over / like whatever he did with it, what does it look like this area was originally?
Could you rephrase that for me?
So I'm imagining like a round spawning pit would be a round spawning pit. If Slitter had put for example, a spawning pit inside this room, what out of world thing would this room look like? Is it more monastery like? Is it more, I'm trying to get a vibe if there's something.
The vibe you get from this particular room is akin to the Red Rocks in the frontier, in that it is ancient from a lost, long forgotten civilization. This particular area appears to be more ancient civilization than it is demon, but the taint is present throughout all of it. You get the feeling the area itself has been corrupted, but the mechanics of it are older than that.
So
That
the
answers your question.
yeah, the building where we are is older, but the statue is demonic.
Correct, yes.
Okay, that's fine.
So there's nothing in this room other than the stairway that they came from, the 10 doors, and then this big face.
Correct, yes. You're just beholding all of this at the end of the corridor.
Yeah. Could I possibly get some kind of idea of face and whether it requires interaction? Like, I don't actually want to touch it. Just if it looks...
Make an investigation check on the stone face, please. You, without touching it, Russ, you sort of have a look around it, up and down to the sides, and you can see that the face itself jettisons out, so it's not flat on the wall. It jettisons out a little bit, and you do actually notice some words inscribed on the wall behind the stone face. You do not understand the words because you don't speak Abyssal, do you?
No. I'll call Arri over.
Okay.
You speak Abyssal, Harry?
Mhm.
In Abyssal, Arri, you see this transcription.
I mean, it's just making me think of the room we were just in.
You know what you guys want to do?
Oh, wait.
Try.
No, I totally only saw the last message. I didn't see all the stuff that came before it. I was really confused.
I did that at first. My suggestion, Jack, is that we think on this over the next week because I'm bloody tired.
Yeah, that's absolutely fine, man.